What's up, guys? Yeah. um, yeah, so earlier I was thinking today, I had this funny thought as I was feeling kind of lame. I was feeling kind of like, all right, you know. That's how I was feeling. And I had this thought that hit me. It was like, you're going to the temple. You're going to the temple, and when you get out of that temple, you're going to feel so much better. And I was like, dang, I know that's true. Still, I was like, well, here I am. Look at that beautiful sunset. Here I am. Just got out of the temple a few hours ago. Still feel amazing. Still feel great. This is a testament and a testimony of how wonderful the temple is. How you will be blessed so much by going to the temple. I had some really awesome things happen today in the temple. And I don't even think I'm going to tell you about them. It's just, now I have to. At this point, I have to. Okay? You're with me. You're here for that. You know, I know what you're here for. You're here for the good stuff. You're here for the good stuff, right? And we're supposed to keep doing the good stuff. So we had Branch Temple Day. Sorry if it's hard to hear. It's raining. And I was there, and I was a little nervous because I was the first one there, and I thought I was running a little bit late. I was late on my timetable. And I was fine, perfectly on time, early. And I was like, oh man, nobody's here yet. Slowly but surely, people started coming in, and we had about three moms, wonderful ladies in our branch come in, and their daughters, and then some more, and then a little bit more, and then one more. And we had a good group. And we did baptisms, and it was amazing. I can't say it. Join the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Talk to the missionaries, read the Book of Mormon, pray, repent, get baptized, get a temple recommend, go to the temple, do ordinances. You cannot be sorry. You cannot be sorry if you do those things. It will be so amazing. And it's a little dark right now. It's a little too dark for sunglasses. So you're about to see my real peepers. See me peepers. You're gonna see me peepers. Anyway, it was amazing. Gotta slow down. And so many really great things happened, and I needed some time by myself afterwards to sit with the Lord and ask some questions and just spend time in His presence in the celestial room. And so I needed to do some ordinances, I thought, because I needed to do some ordinances in order to get into the celestial room, I thought. Which actually, after all, I didn't have to. I could have just gone straight to the celestial room. So I thought about doing some initiatories and went through, and there was a guy, and he was like, there's like nobody else around. It was like ghost town, nobody around. And we're like, it's 3:30. It's like the temple's getting ready to close at what time? You know, last endowment goes until like 3, I think. And so, you know, it's just some stuff, you know, like, oh man, we don't have any initiatories yet. I don't know. And this guy was very uncertain, and I saw him buying his clothes, and he was nervous, and he was a little frustrated. Because at the temple you rent clothes. He was renting his clothes. And so I get in there, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm gonna try to do some initiatories. And he's like, oh, go ahead, man, go ahead, see if you can. I was like, okay. I didn't know. I was like, okay, I guess, I don't know if he's tried or not, or whatever. But I talked to the guy who was running the stories, and he was an older guy, hard of hearing, and he was like, nah, no more left, man. I was like, oh man, all right. I was like, okay, no problem. Such a beautiful sunset behind us right now. Such a beautiful sunset. So warm. It's fun. Amazing. And so I was like, he's like, well, what do you want to do? The other guy was asking me. I was like, man, I think maybe we should check ceilings. And so we tried talking to the guy at the initiatories to get him to call ceilings. He was not catching what we were saying, and he was just like, no, basically just get dressed and just go. And he was right, actually. But I went back to the desk and asked the lady to call ceilings, and she was like, they're like, yes. I was like, it's two of us, it's me and this other guy. She's like, you guys are good, just go on. I was like, all right. And I ran out of money, and I didn't have enough money to rent my clothes, and they spared me the money at the desk. Just such a tender mercy, such a blessing. There's a lot of water on the road right now. A lot of water. Ah, shucks. There's lots of water on the road right now. And I didn't expect it. I had faith that it would happen, basically. That I'd be able to get in anyway. And I did. And getting a packet too, which is something else you need and that you would have to pay for. Got that as well. And me and this guy get dressed, and he's kind of nervous, and he's kind of like looking around. I see him talking to a friend and stuff. And we're going. He's like, all right, man, I'm just following you. And this guy was like, he was like older than me. And I'm like, man, it made me feel really, really good, because I felt like, man, this guy is like leaning on me right now. This guy's looking, this guy is looking to me to lead him. This guy's leaning on me. I was like, this is cool. This is really cool. You know, it's a bigger guy, older guy, and he's leaning on me. I'm like, I've only been a member 3 years, you know? Anyway, it's really noisy, so hopefully you can hear me a little better if I do this. So, I don't know how many want to tell you the story, but I'm going to try. So we get up there to ceilings, and the lady and the man in the office were just kicked back, relaxed, waiting for us. And they're so happy to see us. I was like, hey, you might have heard about us. We just called. She's like, yes. She's like, it's so great that you're here. We're sitting here going, we were just praying to get into an ordinance. Because, like, the temple is going to close, and, like, it's the end of the day, we're just praying to be able to get into something. They're like, we have 2 sisters and no brothers. They were waiting for us. They needed us. They were reaching out to us. We were reaching out to them. Can't make this up. It was amazing. So we go in there and got to perform in these ceilings, which, if you guys don't know, sealing is when it's like a marriage ceremony, or it's a family ceremony, in a very sacred, special room by someone who has the authority to do it, and he seals husband and wife together for time and all eternity. Seals all the blessings upon that husband and wife that come with that. And it's the real deal. It's the real deal. He also seals children to their parents, etc., things like that. And so we step in as proxy, and we participate in this ordinance as if we are the person, because we do these ordinances for the dead. And it was wonderful. And I chatted with the guy who was with me a little bit, and I got to know his name. And he told me a little bit about how he'd been traveling so long, and he just saw a guy he hadn't seen in like 20 years, and he used to know him in the CIA and stuff like that. And I was like, I know this guy is a little. Now I know why he's on edge a little bit. You know, he's seen some stuff, and but he's like, dude, it's so crazy. I haven't been here in so long, and it's like strange. I'm from this area, but like now I'm here, and it's like really super healing for me. He's like, I don't even have the words for it. It's just healing. It's like, yeah, man, it's so awesome, dude. It's so awesome. I was watching him in real time, healing. It's amazing. A grown man, just amazing. In awe. It was amazing. So I got to do those ceilings with him and a couple other wonderful ladies and a wonderful man who did the ceilings with us. And after that, you get to go to the celestial room if you want. And so that's where I went. And I was wondering if he was going to go there. I was gonna say, hey man, you gonna go to the celestial room? And because he was a little ahead of me, and I caught up to him, but he was. That's where he went. And I went in there too and sat down and just got to. And when I walk into the celestial room, like again, it's like the end of the day. I'm like, there's nobody here. I'm like, how long? I was wondering how long I was gonna be able to be in the celestial room because it's the end of the day, and I don't know how long until the temple closes. And you know what we got 10 minutes, we have 5 minutes, we have 15 minutes. You know what, I open the door and the entire room is packed with people, and still there are plenty of seats to choose from. Do you catch my drift? Do you hear what I'm saying? And so I just got to sit there and just like enjoy it. And it was such a good experience. I've had so many things bothering me and troubling me, and I didn't even know what to ask. One of the things I wanted to share that I've noticed, I want to zero in on this thing that I've noticed and recognized that comes from going to the temple, is you know things, right? Of course you know things. We all know things. We just have knowledge, right? We just have knowledge of knowing things. We just have the ability to know things. Everybody has the ability to know things, right? But we also have the ability to have knowledge about things, and have intuitive knowledge, or just have a sense of knowing, just a knowing, right? You just know what this thing is. You just know. Deep down, you just know. You know, that's the knowing I'm talking about. Hopefully you can hear me, guys. It's raining hard. Beautiful. But I was sitting there in the peace and just like, oh man, I was thinking before, I was like, oh man, I gotta pray, I gotta ask all these questions. All that was gone. And I was just sitting there. And then the things I knew became very clear to me. And I did ask God about a question about my situation with my girlfriend. And, which I saw her, not in person, but in this. I saw her in the spirit there at the temple when I was there. I was first walking in, and I was just like, right in the friggin' heart, man. But it was not a bad feeling. It was a good feeling. It was like, oh. And it wasn't a feeling confused by love or lust for the future or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't a feeling muddied, or it was just, I felt some things about it when I saw her or visualized her there, or saw a vision of her there, and it just kind of made me feel like, oh man, I just gotta get out there. I gotta get to this celestial room because I need to get in there because I need some answers. Like I need some comfort. I need some love, things like that, you know. And when I was in the celestial room and I prayed and I asked, you know, he said, you have been doing so great at that. And I was just like, you know, it is so wonderful. So wonderful. And it doesn't mean that this is going to happen. It doesn't mean that's going to happen. It just means that I've been doing a good job. And that is insane, because I needed to hear that so bad. And to hear that, it's really, really wonderful. And I had other questions too, but they weren't like I said, my sense of knowing was strengthened so much and clarified so much that it wasn't really like, it's almost like I didn't need to ask him a bunch of other questions because I already knew the answer, or I already knew enough. I was like, I don't have to ask you anymore. I'm just thankful. I have been given a really good answer. It's changed things for me. Brightness of hope is what I was given. So yeah, I just want to share this experience with you guys. It was a wonderful, amazing experience. It was so wonderful doing the baptisms with our branch, with wonderful people on our branch, wonderful young ladies, young men, women, men. Wonderful. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, again, like I said earlier, I was thinking, man, I'm gonna go to the temple, and I'm feel so much better by the time I get out. And then, what's going on now, guys? Huh? What's going on now? Do I feel good? Are wonderful things happening? Am I very, very thankful? Very, very filled? Yes. And as soon as I got out, I DoorDashed for a little bit, and I made I got two really good orders together for a great amount of money. And as I was doing them, I got another one on top of it, which has never happened to me before. I had 3 grocery orders going on at the same time, making me plenty of money to eat, plenty of money for gas. Just absolutely amazing, you know? Absolutely amazing. And I got to stop and get food at a place I really wanted to eat at. And it was amazing. I got to call my dad, chat with him. It's just been amazing. Just been amazing. So, I'm going to focus on... Man, it's going to be such a new day tomorrow. It's raining so hard here. Like, it's going to be such a new day by tomorrow. Such a new day. Oh my gosh. Like, whenever it rains like this is symbolic as get out. This is, like, so symbolic. Like, stuff is happening, guys. Stuff is happening. Period. One of my favorite people, I don't even know what to call her, my special grandma, my special lady. She's like my mom in reality now. My mom, Rose, passed away in 2016, and I was so close to her. But Sister Newton, she's a really sweet lady. She would have been at the temple today, but she couldn't. She was going to be at a baptism. She gave me a whole bunch of names to take to the temple to do work for. She really wanted that work done. She was really nervous about it getting done or not, and took it. We had so many people there. We split it up amongst them, and every single one of the names got done today. Every single one of them. So, it's a really awesome thing. It's a really awesome thing. I got pho. That's what I got for dinner. I got pho, and it was so good. And I got leftovers. And I got to go to the bookstore and get a nice... I got an LDS book. I had enough money to get one. And it was perfect. And I'm so blessed. It's LeGrand Richards. It's the story of LeGrand Richards, which if you don't know who he is, you should. Look him up and watch his talks. He's hilarious and amazing. Amazing and hilarious. I'm listening to one of his talks now, actually, on this drive. But, yeah, guys, I just want to share this with you. And before I end this video, I'm going to show you what I see. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty beautiful. See how the sky has like a brown tinge to it, kind of? A little bit of lightning. Super cool. Super, super cool. The weather doesn't bother me at all. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of at all. Just drive slow, be careful. That's all there is to it. Amazing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video.